Hello YouTube. I'm back, kinda. So I thought today I would go ahead and film just kind of a little update on what's going on in my life, where the heck I've been, why I've gained so much weight, all of those things. I was trying to get like the perfect setup, waiting for the perfect setup, and there's no perfect setup. Well, there is, but I just don't have the time to do it. It is nap time right now, and I'm cool with just filming, just talking to you guys. So I first want to say thank you guys so much for all your love, your support, your questions, your emails, your Instagram messages. I promise I'm not ignoring you. I see them. I just have not had the heart or the energy or the mindset to respond. So let me take you back. I'm going to try and make this as quick as possible, and then we'll get fun videos going soon, hopefully next week. But I just want to kind of put this out there. I didn't want to be gone for 9 months and then come back and be like, oh, hey, and not like talk about what's been happening. So in February, my grandmother passed away. I think I shared that with you guys. It wasn't necessarily unexpected. We knew that she was sick. She was in a nursing home nearby, but her situation, her health deteriorated very quickly. So she did pass away in February. So we were grieving that. We dealt with that, and then COVID hit. And I lost a couple of daycare kids, as I'm sure most of you did. I also had a lot of kids just stay home. I am blessed enough to have an amazing group of parents who paid through their child staying home, and I provided them with activities to do at home, kind of a distant learning thing for daycare, which is really difficult to do. I did still have kids coming, which was great. And we kind of just kept it pretty simple, pretty easy. I used that time really to clean my house, to work on some projects that I wanted to work on, because we had such a tiny group. Fast forward to April. Was it April? April or May? My dad got put in the hospital. My stepdad got put in the hospital, and he deteriorated very quickly. But prior to being put in the hospital, he was great, and then one day he just wasn't. And my mom called paramedics, and he went to the hospital. On the Friday before Mother's Day, they called and said that, he should be coming home this weekend or that weekend, and everything looked great. By Monday, my dad was no longer responsive. And my dad was 49 years old, just so you guys know. So he wasn't an elderly man by any means. He was not a healthy man, but he was not, in that time where you would kind of expect someone to pass away. So by Monday, my mom and I had to make the decision to remove his life support and all of his machines and things like that. And while it was a tough decision, at the end of the day, it really wasn't our decision. It was very much his decision. So he had made it very clear to us for a long time that if it ever got to that point where he would have to be on machines, or he was going to be not being able to live life and to be a participant within our family, or be a husband, or be a father, or be a grandfather, that he wanted to go. And so we did make that decision. It was an extremely hard decision, and that month I took basically a whole month off of work. If I was here, I was not mentally here. It really took a toll on me, and on my mom, of course, and I tried to be there for her. A couple weeks after my dad passed away, my mom was admitted to the hospital for some health concerns, so I was taking care of her there. And I have struggled with mental health issues for pretty much my whole life. But when my stepdad passed away, I started having more health issues, mental health issues. I started hallucinating. And I really fell into a deep, nasty depression where I really just couldn't pull myself out of it. I didn't want to participate in my life. I didn't want to be a mom. I didn't want to be a daycare provider. I didn't want to be a wife. I didn't want to be any of those things. I just wanted everyone to leave me alone, and I wanted to be alone. And so that was really difficult. I, you know, am being treated through my psychiatrist, which is great. And I felt as though I was kind of seeing a light at the end of the tunnel. You know, obviously COVID is still a huge issue right now. But I had gotten most of my daycare kids back, which was awesome. We were starting our curriculum. Things were going really nicely. And then my biological dad passed away. And my bio dad and I were not super close. We did not have the greatest relationship. However, I did have a relationship with him when I was a child. And he was still my dad regardless. So that kind of hit me like a ton of bricks in the midst of already in kind of a really strange place where I'm trying to pull myself out of grief. That happened, and it was a very strange feeling. I don't think it was the same feeling as I had with my stepdad, but it was a different kind of grief. I think I was grieving for, number one, the fact that I no longer have a father. You know, my stepdad passed away. I still had a father on this earth in my state, literally an hour and a half away. And when my bio dad passed away, I didn't have a dad. And I still don't have a dad, obviously. And that was really hard. And then just knowing, you know, my husband's dad is no longer with us either. He passed away several years ago. Knowing that my two youngest children don't have a grandfather was really difficult. It was a hard pill to swallow. And I think that's what I was grieving for the most, the fact that it really took a person away, the idea of a dad away from me and a grandfather away from my youngest children. So I grieved very differently there. Not that I didn't miss him or any of that. Obviously I do. It was just a very different feeling. So fast forward to now. I am still in therapy. I'm still being treated for all of those things. They have gotten better, which is great, but I didn't want to come on here and be fake and be acting like I'm like this super daycare provider and I can give you all the answers, when really I was not being what I could be, and what I know I am, and what I'm really getting back to, I feel like. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. That's where I've been. I have been grieving. I have been trying to pull myself out of this hole and trying to become the best version of myself again. I'm not there. I'm nowhere close to being there, but it'll happen eventually. So thank you guys so much for watching. Look out for more videos, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.